Welcome to the House of Belfloring. Come on in and make yourself at home. Today I'm going to share with you a little bit of the really fun adrenaline-inducing stuff that I like to do in flight sim, especially in virtual reality. I am flying in the F4 Corsair, F4U Corsair, one of the more famous airplanes in World War II. It was the first U.S. fighter to exceed 400 miles an hour in level flight. And I was going to say, she was tricky to fly because you really have to be in VR to really appreciate how long that frickin' nose is. She was really difficult to land because you would lose sight of the runway. And she had a infamous nickname of the Ensign Eliminator. But off to the front here is, like I said, the Glen Canyon Dam. And I have not found any better of a canyon run than this particular area. Now in VR, to really, like I said, make this as fun as you can, you gotta be going fast. As soon as we get over the dam, we're going to drop down into this canyon and we're going to fly her basically firewall, and we're going to try to make it down to the canyon without hitting any of the walls. Certainly easier said than done, because I will definitely be relying on full stick and rudder pedals trying to keep me alive. There we go. Hear my pilot struggling with the G's. No, that's not what you want. Alright, so there's various settings in Flight Sim. One of them is, do you want to wear a G suit? My current pilot is not wearing a G suit, so he totally blacked out there. Almost cost him his life. Now this will eventually get me to the Lake Meade Reservoir and the Hoover Dam and, sort of around Las Vegas. But I think I've timed it. This whole canyon run can, in an aircraft like this, can take about 30 minutes. Now there are stages that open up a little bit into areas like this before going back into, real steep, deep canyons. There's Navajo Bridge. Whee! Now, one of the things I'm excited about with Flight Sim 2024 is coming out in less than a week, and some of the improvements they made is the level of detail in areas like this is literally on the level of 4,000 times more detail. And so here we have basically flat satellite images stretched over what's called a mesh, whereas in 2024, all these individual rocks are actually modeled and things like that. While this looks fantastic. I did a canyon run in 2024 during the Tech Alpha preview a couple weeks ago, and I could not believe how much better the run was visually. It's funny, one thing I have to almost try to break myself from doing is I have a tendency to hunch forward when flying. I don't know why, but it really restricts my view. And again, you really have to be in virtual reality to appreciate this. Because the sense of depth that you have deep in this canyon. So the fun part here is to try to get as low to the water as you can, where where you have the least amount of space to maneuver. It's fun to try to get down in here and try to live. Would I do this in real life? Hell no. But boy, is it fun in VR. Now, coming out of Vegas, you can descend into the Grand Canyon from there and fly out toward the Hoover Dam, but yeah, I was going to say the experience is quite tame compared to this. What's funny too is I do have a what's called a haptic feedback sensor. Basically, it's a sound transducer that clips to my office chair, and it vibrates, and it tries to replicate things like the vibration of the engine, stutter, flaw, or stutter, flow, or flutter. Stall flutter. God, I can't believe I was having a hard time remembering. When you're going down the runway, you can feel the cracks and you can feel the terrain. You know, when you add that into VR, it just really, once again, it's all about the immersion level. About the only thing I can do from here on out would be to go full motion sim. They actually make rigs that rotate, turn, and do all kinds of crazy mess. But do I want to spend $7,000-8,000 for one of those? Probably not. And there we have it. I blacked out and I died. So it's always, or it's easier said than done making that canyon run, but I hope you enjoyed taking that little trip with me. It's a lot of fun. I do it a lot. Until next time, everybody have a nice day.